And what is going on, everybody? So, welcome to another Phillies Live play-by-play. This time, we're going to be going against the Game 3 against the Miami Marlins after the Phillies won the first two. Obviously, last night's game, pretty much on the comfort behind win off it. And look, San Diego, like I said, San Diego Alcantara is no slouch when we face them. But in reality, we still have the season series over the Marlins. And the fact that we beat them twice, which is something that I think I think the Phillies' confidence is really kind of going through the roof. What's good? What's good, Barrett? What's good, man? What is good? Shout out to the fort. What's coming in? Right now, we won 7 straight, hitting with the 290 average as a team. So, when it comes to the wild card, so right now we have a 1-game lead over the San Diego Padres for the second wild card spot. We're also 4 back behind the Atlanta Braves for the number 1 spot as well. So now we got Kyle Gibson and Edward Cabrera now coming facing each other on the bump. All right. Shout out to the 2 though. But yeah, like I said, I mean the Yeah, I mean overall, I mean the Phillies just been playing, like I said, been playing pretty well. I mean, now a lot of times that the Phillies do have at times do like a Sandy Alcantara, I mean, which looking at the series overall this year against the Marlins and just and all of that, we finally actually know how to how to beat them, which is always one of our biggest monkeys off our backs. Just we just really tried not to make too many mistakes. But yeah, so let's just bring up the scoreboard. But yeah, so now we got Kyle Gibson. So Kyle Gibson, his last 7 games against the NL East, a 4-0 record, a 1.87 ERA, 6 and 2/3 innings per start, 10 walks to 33 strikeouts. Oh boy. Ain't that the truth? I mean, a sweep will be great. Like I said, a sweep will be great against the Marlins. So now we got Kyle Gibson making his 22nd start, a 7-4 record, a 4.36 ERA, and 32 walks to 88 strikeouts, taking on the young Edward Cabrera as well. Yo, what's good? What is good? What is good? Yeah, for those who are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button, guys, who are new, so you guys will not want to miss out on the upcoming content. Going to be very sporadically with my new full-time job coming up. Um, later this week. So bear with me on that. But yeah, while we're still there, we got 2 minutes to the first pitch. So I'm going to take a little bit of a commercial break. All right, so we're getting ready to start the first pitch here. So the start lineups. Start for the Miami Marlins. You got Joey Wendell, Miguel Rojas batting second. Got Cooper third. JJ Bleday hitting fourth. Fortes hitting in the 5 spot. You got Charles LeBlanc hitting sixth. Diaz seventh. Burdick eighth. And former Philly Luke Williams batting ninth for the Miami Marlins. Let me just check the audio. Right. All right, so for Kyle Gibson, 22nd start, a 7-4 record, 115 and 2/3 innings pitched with an ERA of 4.36 to 88 strikeouts to 232 walks so far for the 2022 season. And the first pitch to Joey Wendell. That's going to be a first pitch swing, and that's going to be extra bases for Joey Wendell. That's going to be a leadoff triple for Luke Woolley Joey Wendell. That's an unfortunate start.
Isn't that amazing? It is pretty amazing. Last start, six perfect innings. Goes one pitch, and all that's ruined. Yeah, Wendell, look, you see his top hand slip off the bat?
Yo, what up? Hit that thing
within the authority, but that's kind of why it died down there. I mean, that is triple's corner because you have to be so careful that it doesn't just keep rolling around.
So now we got Miguel Rojas. So far, 233 average, 6 homers, 28 RBIs so far for the Marlins this season.
How long it took for Castellanos to get to it, because you got to be careful down there.
Well, Kyle Gibson told the home plate umpire he's going to work from the stretch with the runner at third. And Miguel Rojas, the batter.
And the first pitch. And that skips in the dirt for ball once. 1 ball, no strikes to Miguel Rojas.
28 runs batted in. He's 4 for 9 against Kyle Gibson in his career.
Damn. Yo, what up?
Is he free agent next year?
He's got 1 more year.
And the 1-0 pitch misses a bit outside for ball 2. 2-0 to Rojas.
It's pretty funny, though, what you're saying, but 6 perfect innings and gives up a base hit on the first hitter.
First pitch.
Game's so wacky. Every game has a different personality.
Yep, ain't that the truth.
As a player, it keeps you going. You know, if all the games were kind of similar, you'd be like, oh, good. Lord.
Now we got time called here before the 2-0 pitch
Yeah, you play 160
gets thrown.
Then the other keeps you motivated. And then last night with the fans, you mentioned it sounded like 40,000 instead of 20-something thousand.
It really did.
It was.
And the 2-0 pitch misses down low, 3-0.
Schwarber showing all that emotion, and Marsh showing all that emotion.
Yeah, I think
So it's 3 balls and no strikes to Rojas here at the top of the first.
You don't know how, at this time of year, how huge that is to have the fans loud and behind you, man. It just gives you that burst of energy that you need.
And the 3-0 pitch, and he takes that for the call, strike 1 at 91 on the inside part of the plate.
Gibson this year against the Marlins, 1-1, an ERA of 2.89. This is his 4th start against them. It's his 5th start overall.
Tell you what, he's locked in with the New Balance spikes too to match the old-timey powder blues.
And the 3-1 pitch misses down low, ball 4.
Garrett Stubbs held it there for a moment. So, first walk in the day.
Not
a good start for Gibson. I will say that.
Back talk to Cooper coming up. Hey, here's what he's throwing. And the success that Rojas has had against Kyle Gibson, you understand why Garrett Cooper would want to listen to him.
If Cooper has 1 hit against Gibson, it was a home run.
I had a former teammate, and I'm not going to say his name, asked me, hey, how come you don't ever come to me about your hit? I said, because you can't hit. That's why I go to
Bam. So Cooper right now, the number 3 hitter, hitting 276 with 7 homers, 42 RBIs.
I ain't coming forward that name. Just buddy,
Runners at first and third.
And the first pitch misses outside, ball 1. just overthrowing.
He's struggling along, you know.
That's the issue with Gibson so far right now. It's just overthrowing.
There's probably people that are going to start researching the San Diego Padres during your career.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the four, though. Greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in.
It wasn't a pitcher, so we can knock out those 12 or however many there were back then.
Probably 10 back then.
And the 1-0 pitch, that's in there for a call strike once. It counts even a ball in the strike.
Against the National League East, Kyle Gibson, 2.44 ERA. This is his ninth start.
A 2.44 ERA against the NL East, which is that's impressive. Then again, I mean he knows how to sometimes limit hard contact.
Nobody out here in the top of the first.
And the throw over just to keep Rojas close to first because Rojas is better said by T-Mac.
Marlins have scored 6 total runs against the Phillies in the last 54 innings that they've played.
I'm not surprised.
That's how good our pitching has been, both starters and relievers lately.
And the 1-1 pitch misses 2-1.
He has done that before this season.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know about this pitch in particular, but Rojas might be running here. But if you're stubbed, you got to go. Okay, I want something in, and try to force him to get it in there. Like you said, missing glove side there. You can't just keep staying out there and hope he can hit it because he's not hitting it right now.
Oh yeah, I mean not to mention too, it's also overthrown one. And Cooper fouls that back. Now counts even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Somebody had their chance.
That's why I bring a glove to the ballpark because you don't know what's going to happen.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on the corners. Outfield straight away. Phillies infield plays for 2. Here at the top of the first inning, they've been scoring runs, so 1 is not a big deal.
No.
I mean, if you can sacrifice 2 outs for a run, hey, look, so be it. And then start trying to force it and just try to stop. Don't try not to force mistakes. And that misses outside 3-2.
3-2. It was close. It did look like it was off the plate, but that's the pitch he swung at to foul off.
Yeah, that was off the plate. Stubbs tries to frame it.
Hey, what's good, Salvador? What is good? Shout out to the 7 that is in here. Really appreciate it.
That does not really endear yourself to number 40 right there.
Roberto Ortiz, the home plate umpire in today's game.
All right. So now we got a 3-2 count on Cooper with J.J. Bleday.
I would think so. I mean, not much for them to lose. 49-61, 23 games off the pace.
You don't think that third wild card spot's in their division?
Well, there was a time, maybe a month ago. Not so much now.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And the 3-2 pitch. Misses outside, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. Oh, boy.
And it brings Bleday up.
Not the start you want from Gibson.
Odds powered by PointsBet. We mentioned the Marlins' struggles against the Phillies. Well, overall, they've scored only 5
Shout out to the 8,
runs
though. Really appreciate it.
So
now I've got a meeting on the mound between Gibson and Stubbs. That's how I try to at least settle Stubbs or Sarah Gibson now, because Gibson gave up leadoff triple and 2 back-to-back walks, and they got the young rookie J.J. Bleday coming up right now for the Marlins. With bases loaded, but nobody out.
So that's the 2 teams combined.
Oh, 2 teams combined?
I believe so.
Shout out to the 7.
Bleday has really been getting to that inside pitch.
Yes.
Kyle Gibson hadn't been able to throw anything on the other side of home plate other than his glove side. You got to be careful right here.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And the first pitch to Bleday, that's pop foul.
He's got to be careful.
Yeah, that's very, very hittable pitch. But
opposition hitting .323 against Kyle this year with runners in scoring position.
Do you try to get him to throw a changeup or something that might run away to that part just so he can get something away from Bleday?
He could.
I mean, Misses up and in for ball one. So 1-1 to Baudet. Now you got Fortes now waiting on deck for the Marlins.
5 guys, or 3 guys in front of him. First pitch in, triple. Walk Rojas, every pitch was away to him. Walk Cooper, every pitch was away to him. If I'm a left-hand hitter, I'm looking middle in up until 2 strikes against Gibson. He hasn't proven he can hit the outside part of the plate to a lefty.
That is, Crook is true.
If anybody knows if there's time or not.
What's that?
It looked like Baudet was wondering if there was time called.
And the 1-1 pitch.
Broken bat, fly ball out towards shallow right.
And that's going to be caught by Segura for out number 1. Well, that's a big out.
Not routine.
Do they know who's playing second?
It was interesting, though. I looked around at the
Hey, I mean, it's top will get off the hands, and there you go. So now we got Nick Fortes now coming up, hitting with a 250 average, 4 homers and 15 RBIs so far for the Marlins for the 2022 season.
Make it up as they go along. Kyle Gibson has traditionally been a ground ball pitcher. Ground ball here would be huge with the bases loaded, 1 out. No runs and Fortes at the plate. But he's also given up a lot more fly balls this year compared to previous.
And the first pitch is a foul ball. No balls and a strike to Nick Fortes.
No balls and 1 strike.
Shout out to the 7 though. So now we got no balls and a strike on Fortes. Still with bases loaded with 1 out here. And the pitch. This is outside, even in count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gibson's ground ball percentage is at 47%.
Yeah, I think that's
So 12 forced double plays and 83 opportunities for Kyle Gibson.
young hitters get aggressive. He did, broke his bat.
And
Fortes swung at the first pitch. He's laid off the last couple.
counts now even 2-1 on Nick Fortes.
I think the Phillies dugout is getting on. Roberto Ortiz, there's Kel Gotham.
Shout out to the 9 though. Greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in as well. So it counts 2-1. Bases loaded here with 1 out. Here still on the top of the first.
Stubbs thinks those are strikes because he turned around to say something. I mean, that's when you have to tell, hey, that's out. That way the guys.
And the 2-1 pitch. That's in there at 94 at the knees. Yep. Looking forward to preseason football.
It's not his fault. He's making good calls.
12 ground ball double plays this year.
Double play will be huge here.
Strikeout or a grounder.
One of the two. But I'd rather have a double play to get out of the inning. And the pitch. That's going to be, not the spot you want to have that fastball. But luckily, that was just fouled out of play. But still, that's not the most ideal location for a 2-2 fastball.
Just watching the game from the dugout, I cannot tell if any pitch was a ball or a strike. I can tell the ball.
Counts out even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
But close pitches, couldn't tell from there.
And the pitch.
Bouncer back toward the middle.
Baby.
Stop, waits for it.
Sick. That's a easy double play. There you go. That was double play number 13 for Kyle Gibson this year, forcing opponents. There we go. Bottom first we go. So Gibson just gets out of that jail with no problems. Like I said, it would be easier to do a strikeout. Looks. This is where I'll say too. Look, a strikeout would be nice. Number 1, yes, it'll get you 2 outs. But number 2, it's going to put more pressure on. So I'd rather have an easy double play, just get out of the inning, just for purpose's sake, in my honest opinion. But having that chopper right back up the middle, having Stott Brew almost kept playing right towards up the middle, I think really helped out the Phillies, especially in that top of half of the first. But now for the starting lineup for the Phils, you got Schwarber leading off, Hoskins second, Alec Boehm third, Derek Hall fourth, Nick Castellanos fifth, Bryson Stott sixth, Gene Segura seventh, Garrett Stubbs eighth, and then you got Matt Burley, the center fielder, hitting ninth. So that's going to be your starting 9 for the Phils this afternoon. All right. Shout out to the 10. Usually, like, if I'm not, like, say if I'm not working certain days, like, I'll do, like, back to sometimes 2, maybe 1, or most I can do is 1, based on my work schedule. But, like, say if I have, say, off like a couple of days, so I'll do like 2 games maybe. I have a couple of games coming up. Let's see, today's Thursday. Tomorrow I got the let's see, what do I even have tomorrow? Let's see. I mean, other than tonight, I have the Aces and the Chicago Sky game for the WNBA. So that's going to be 2 games. So 2 live sports live play-by-plays I'm doing tonight. For Friday, since obviously it's my training day for my new job and stuff like that. So not going to do much. I do have the Phillies and the New York Mets game 1 though of that series, which is going to be interesting to do. All right. So Schwarber now showing the starting lineup, which I have written down on these lineup cards here via the scorecount.com scoreboards. Now we got Edward Cabrera on the bump for the Marlins. And the first pitch misses way upstairs at 94 for ball 1. So Cabrera making his 5th start of the year with a 2-1 record, 22 third innings pitching, ERA 2.61, 23 strikeouts to 12 walks, and the 1-0 pitch swung and a miss for strike 1 to even the count. What's good, YTC? What is good? Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
And Rob was asked about that today. Did you think about having JT DH? Tim Kelly asked him that.
And the 1-1 pitch, that's in there at 96. Now following the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Versatility with somebody as a third catcher. Might have thought about it. Schwarber 9 hits on the homestand. He was 5 for 8 so far.
And that's fouled back. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
However many games in a row. There's a StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. Last 3 games for Kyle Schwarber, 7 hits, single, double, and 1. You'd expect from your speedy leadoff guy and bunt single by Kyle.
And the 1-2 pitch misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He has been hot. He's
yeah, preseason starts. Absolutely. Shout out to the 12 though.
First game of the series, he signed the Pandemic Cruise, signed JT, sign outside the garage. That's pretty cool.
it's hard for me to recognize him when he doesn't have his catcher.
And the 2-2 pitch misses down low for ball 3. 3-2.
Now he has hair. I don't recognize him.
Yep. I had Jay Moo and and SF9er Sports Nation here as well. Shout out to everybody though. And we got time called here before the 3-2 pitch.
Plus 370. He has three consecutive multi-hit games. So why not? His average is up to 212.
Swinging and miss, strike 3. Down goes Schwarber. That's the first strikeout for Edward Cabrera. Shout out to the 12 though that's coming in. Really appreciate it. Should have let that one go.
Well, maybe the changeup is kind of a split. But he's got that.
Yeah. Yep. We're on the road we're on the road against the Mets. Because right now we just got to take care of business here this afternoon. And the first pitch to Hoskins misses outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Rhys Hoskins. And the 1-0 pitch. That's to the outside corner to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
7 big league starts prior to this. Cabrera 0-3 with a 5.81 ERA. He made 9 starts in the minor leagues this year and had a 2-2 record.
And that's in there to even the count to have Hoskins fall down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, I forgot about the. Oh, shit. Do I really want to do them? Wait. Well, let's see. Ah, boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that misses inside 2-2 to Reese Hoskins.
Called Ricky Jordan a preacher, man. He played on the Sunday day game to get me
We
on
got
the
no
turf.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hoskins after Schwarber goes down swinging.
Oh, gosh.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Edward Cabrera.
Oh, really? Yeah. I tell you what, you know, for the team we played on and the way people remember us about how wild the group we were, we had some of the nicest people. Izzy, Mickey, Ricky Jordan, Mill, Stock. Oh, yeah, Stock.
Now I got Alec Boehm now. So 2022 against the Marlins, he's hit over 400 against the Marlins. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Shit. And the first pitch to Boehm. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So since the All-Star break, Boehm has hit 371 with 2 homers, 11 RBIs, 14 runs scored, an on-base percentage of 413, and then a 928 OPS. Good Lord. And the 0-1 pitch misses inside for ball 1 to even account 1 ball, 1 strike to Alec Boehm.
Especially when the guy has a winning lottery ticket and he spills like an iced tea.
Yeah. Counts even a ball and a strike. And the pitch. It skips about like 56 feet for ball 2.
Get the ticket first. Let the water run, or iced tea run wherever it wants to, but get the ticket. Product placement, John. Yeah, it's tough to sell if you pick up.
Yo, what up, Adrian? What is good, my guy? Over 3,000?
50-50 drawing to 36.90 right now.
And the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Alec Boehm. Stay hot, kid.
He's hit safely now, reached base safely in 31 of his last 35.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think we're going to find out if Fortes can throw and if Cabrera's quit the home. But yeah, this is just the way Alec Boehm has been hit. A little breaking ball right there.
Yeah, does a hanging break ball, and then what does he do? Just short, sweet, and just drive it right up the middle. Because you pull it, you're right up pulling your head out, and everything, yeah, pretty much everything else comes off a whack. So now we got the lefty, Derek Hall. God damn. Shout out to the 13. I think he still does. I know he has an on-base streak going. He's been hot as of recently. He counts a ball, no strikes to Derek Hall. And Cabrera's already up to 17 total pitches thrown. And the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be an easy infield single for. That's going to be an easy infield single for Derek Hall. So that's back-to-back base hits. Go for the Phils. I mean, and now we got Gene Segura. I'm sorry, no, we got Nick Castellanos now coming up to the plate. I mean, look, you have the shift on, and yeah, that's just a cue shot. And took advantage of the shift up.
Hits that off the end of the bat. It has a lot of side spin, but Gene topped his too, so it didn't have a lot of spin. That side spin on the ball, it stays fair.
That's crazy. Shout out to the 14. And now we got Nick Castellanos with runners from first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch, that's swung and a miss for strike 1. That on the 93-mile-an-hour changeup. So Castellanos so far this year, 254 average, 10 homers, 54 RBIs.
to score with Hopkins, and now it's like it's a high stress inning for him.
And that's one going to miss for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos.
Runners in scoring position, 292.
So 292 average with runners in scoring position goes Nick Castellanos.
See that go up right here.
Don't we all? All right. Shout out to the 13th. Still sticking with me. Greatly appreciate that. And the 0-2 pitch. That misses in for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos.
The two pitchers each have thrown 21 pitches. Probably rare of those. He's not done. Gibson was done after 21.
Yeah, that is true. Shout out to everybody. So we got one ball, 2 strikes on Nick Castellanos with Bryson Stott, and that's all right. That's another strikeout. And to the top of the second we go with the Phillies failed to capitalize with runners on. So top of the second we go for the Phillies and the Marlins. Yeah, shout out to the 12 that is in the stream and 11 from the YouTube page as well. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming through the YouTube page. Greatly appreciate it. So now we got for the when the Phillies have the second bottom of the second comes up, you got Stott, Segura, and Garrett Stubbs, the scheduled hitters for the Phils in the bottom half of the second. What's good, Chad? What is good, my guy? What is good? Shout out to the 15 coming into the stream. I greatly appreciate that. Really do. So now it looks like LeBlanc, Diaz, and Berwick. It looks like it could be the scheduled hitters for the Marlins here in the top half of the second. See what's going on with Key and company. Shout out to the 13 though. All right, let's start the top half of the second, and that's fouled back for strike 1. So no balls in the strike to Charles LeBlanc. So basically, short sample size, 429 average, a homer and 2 RBIs. And the 0-1 pitch, that's fouled back for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to LeBlanc.
He has 12 hits here in the month of August. And in Jacksonville this year, he had 302 with 14 home runs and 45 runs batted in.
And the 0-2 pitch. That's to right, and Castellanos will be there. Will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 away here in the top of the second, and here comes Luis Diaz, the first baseman for the Marlins. Now coming up the number 7 hitter after LeBlanc flies out to right.
Here's Diaz. Lewin Diaz played in last night's ball game.
I love how reading social media stuff, but it's football, preseason football.
Yeah.
And the first pitch, that's on the outside corner. Call strike 1 to Diaz.
I can look good in that
So far, 146 average, no homers, no RBIs for Lewin Diaz. And the 0-1 pitch. That's and that's going to be an look like it'd be an infield single for Diaz. Damn.
That's twice Reese has done that in this series, right? Where he's trying to field the ball.
He's got to learn how not to play, not let the hot play him. Got to squeeze it. Got to squeeze the glove.
Gibson always made a heck of an athletic play, but just he couldn't keep it in his glove too.
Yep.
Slipped on the edge of the grass.
Now we got Birdwig now coming up.
Second error of the series. And Peyton Burdick is the batter.
Yeah, nice double play here. Get back on track for Gibson.
Yep, ain't that the truth?
It was a big one. Burdick is 1 for 7 in the series for a third-round pick by the Marlins.
And the first pitch, that's swung and a miss for strike one on the 89-mile-an-hour cutter. So far, 188 average with a homer and an RBI.
It's a top 10 prospect for the Marlins.
Shout out to 10, though. And the pitch. It's a bit outside for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Burdick with Diaz on first.
I just asked a question to our producer. I didn't really care to want to know the answer to, but he gave it to me.
And that's chopped foul off the foot of Burdick. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shout out to the 9.
I look at the scoreboard, and run hits, errors, out strike, or ball strikes out, right? I get all that. But then I say, what's the MVR? And there's 5.
We have talked about this one.
We have?
Yes.
I better start paying attention.
Yes.
Of course, correct.
Visits remain.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
2 outs.
That is 2 outs here in the top of the second. Now here comes former Philly Luke Williams now coming up. Tells me sliders, one of those is an unhittable pitch. Unless you're a pitcher that hangs it, but
I figured it might be worth an explanation.
Well, I asked him, and I had that thing, talkback button, so no one could hear me asking, or no one could hear him talking to me. Our esteemed producer, Jeff.
Shout out to the 6th, though.
And then when he told me,
Got 2 outs here, running on first, and the pitch misses outside for ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Or sorry, 1 ball, no strikes.
It's Luke.
Yeah, it is. Captain America at the plate.
Captain America. Former Philly great, Luke Williams.
For 5 on the road trip. Hitting 262. Not playing every day.
And the 1-0 pitch, that's barely just missed on the outside corner. 2-0 to Luke Williams.
I believe he cut his hair since the last time we saw him. He had a little bit longer flow working. I mean, you're in Miami. What else is there to do? Go get your hair cut. I mean, there's nothing to do in that town.
Very quiet town.
It is.
And the pitch. This is outside 3-0.
It's almost like Footloose.
So 3 balls and no strikes on Luke Williams.
It's very much like Footloose. There are Volkswagen Beetles all over the place.
Kevin Bacon bringing the dance back to Footloose, whatever town that was in. Lori Singer defying her preacher father.
Gosh, it's like we're doing a movie premiere.
It's all coming back to me.
And the 3-0 pitch, that's on the outside corner. Called strike 1. So 3-1 on Luke Williams.
I tell you what, the best dancer though is that bigger guy.
Yeah.
He can move it. I forget his name. He can move it. You tell a bunch of teenagers, hey, you're not allowed to dance, like they're going to not find a place to dance. Come on, man.
And the 3-1 pitch, that's swung and a miss for strike 2. Now it's a full count on Luke Williams here in the top of the second with 2 men gone.
Strike out to end the inning. You don't want Joey Wendell up.
And the 3-2 pitch. And Williams pops it up, and Segura will have. And of course, Segura cannot see it. So that's going to be a base hit. Oh, fuck, man.
That's if Gene knew he could.
And number two, like, and this is where I will have a nitpick with Citizens Bank Park. Like, why would you have the damn lights on? It's like what? Not even 2:00 in the afternoon.
Because that ball's right up in the sun. He's got his sunglasses on. He did everything, right. But except for saying I can't see it when it was at its apex, and let's see if Stott can come over and make a play. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
It's very unfortunate.
It's all part of the evening out.
Now we got to face Joey Wendell, now the top of the order. And for to keep Luke Williams close at first.
I swear on the Bible that I had more lineouts than I did cheap hits. Well, first of all, there's no such thing as a cheap hit. Well, that's a cheap hit. Like, you hit one off the end of the bat, a little broken bat, blooper. Yeah, like Derek's. Those are great hits.
That misses down low for ball one, so 1 ball, no strikes.
His 8th hit against Kyle Gibson, and his 2nd career triple against him.
Very unfortunate. And that's going to be the first run of the fucking ball game. Yeah, of course. Always have the shift on. Why am I not surprised? And a lot of times, like I said, and this is the reason why I nitpick on the shit, because it bites you in the ass. It bites you in the ass defensively, but offensively, if you take advantage of it, then yeah. So now we still got 1 run in, 2 outs here, runners on first and second, and now we got Miguel Rojas coming up. And that's fouled back for strike 1.
I think even continuing into this inning, it doesn't look like Kyle can get anything in on these right-handed hitters. You got 2 veterans here, Rojas and Cooper on deck. I mean, you have to see that, right?
Sorry about that. Again, Wi-Fi cut out on me. Counts no balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the second. And the 0-2 pitch. That's called in there. Called strike 3. So 1 run does come in to score. Well, I think that's an unearned run. So to the bottom second we go. And Phillies got some ground to make up after that an abysmal top half, where Segura should have let fail so that he can't see to the sun. Yeah, which that obviously did cost us, so which is ridiculous. And that's in its own right. Well, yo, what up, Eric? What up, Eric? Ugh. Salute, Eric. I do appreciate it, man. Really do. All right. Well, shout out the 6, though. Shout out the 6 that's here at the stream, but 5. All right, top of the bottom second we go. So now we got Stott, Segura, and Garrett Stubbs, the scheduled hitters for the Phils. Here in the bottom half of the second.
Hello. Doorbell's ring. Come on in.
Oh, man. It's Big Ben.
Oh, we love Ben.
You got you some clothes, Jotty.
Oh, man.
Shout out to the 9, though. That's fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. And of course, Of course, I'm on Xfinity Wi-Fi. God damn it.
But yeah, they got you some really nice stuff. Oh, no kid. Yeah, yes. You look really good in the suit. Thank you. You look good the day you had the Peacock game. Oh, no, I hated every minute of that.
And the 1-2 pitch. That's fouled off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryson Stott.
Perfect. He is a blocker. Yes, he is.
So Stott so far hitting 206 with 7 homers, 37 RBIs.
Oh, I got great hair. I can be from Sleeper.
Great hands is one thing. Yeah.
Still a decent rookie season for him. And the 1-2 pitch once again. And Williams will make the catch route number 1.
Hey, so earlier today when you were discussing Torrey Hunter,
Yes.
And now we got Gene Segura, number 7 hitter, now coming up.
Oh, yes.
Because, like I said, the Phillies got some partial ground to make up after that abysmal top of the second.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what do you think about that Little League regional game where the kid got hit in the head with a pitch and the pitcher was crying, upset that he hit him? And
Right.
The kid went to first base and he took his helmet off, went in and told the pitcher, "Hey, you're throwing great. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Everything's okay." Hugged him. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think
There's people here, they're soft. They're soft. Give me a break.
That's in there at 95 for strike 1 at the knees to Gene Segura.
That's probably right.
Yeah, but they're going to tell everyone how tough they are.
No, I think it's great sportsmanship. It shows that the kids were raised right.
Yeah.
It's a strike to Segura.
That's no balls and 2 strikes.
I almost said bad words too, because I really get upset with these adults telling kids that they're soft. Because a kid show good sportsmanship, be soft. Give me a break.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
And the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
That's swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 4th striker for Cabrera.
You mentioned it, Torrey Hunter.
Poor
Yes.
fight discipline.
Torrey Hunter in Double-A in Trenton, where he was playing center field, and he went through the outfield wall in center. No way. Yeah. In the gate, there's a gate, and the gate happened to be open. So when he hit the wall, he just kept on going right through it.
It wasn't like Scooter McRae. Remember
No,
Scooter?
it was not like that.
Scooter went right through the wooden fence in
Yeah.
Portland.
That's when they went like.
He went right underneath. No, he went.
Shout out to the 8. Really appreciate it. Now we got Garrett Stubbs. So now coming up. Obviously, looks like JT having the day off.
Lost his life and his girl in one move.
That misses for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Garrett Stubbs.
Hey, Johnny, hey, Benny, how's it going? I said, good, T. What's going on? He goes, let's see what happens. It's just a good way to look at, playing every day and when you got your work in.
That misses 2-0.
Through the wall in Trent. He was playing for the New Britain Rockcats. Yeah, Twins organization.
Yes.
And there were 2 folks walking outside the wall. And when he went through it, the guy goes, "Hey, you want some of my beer?"
And the 2-0 pitch.
I will take a shot.
That misses 3-0.
Michael Coleman. Remember Michael Coleman, the outfielder?
No.
Yeah, he played for the Red Sox.
Okay. Yeah, that's one team in the minor leagues I never played against the Red Sox. Never played against the Yankees.
Really? Well, you were in San Diego, that's why.
And the 3-0 pitch. That's in there, Stroke.
Aaron threw his bat away.
Mm.
Some issues with the home plate umpire today. Is he going to apologize? No.
Let's see if it was a strike.
Topper wasn't happy.
Mm.
He's argued a few calls, and so has Stubbs, and they've all been strikes. And that's a strike, too.
Yeah, that's a strike all day. There's no reason to complain about that. And the 3-1 pitch. That's in there. Now it's a 3-2 count.
That doesn't really make the umpire happy, does it? No. Have you ever been back there catching a guy does that, throws his bat, runs halfway to the first, the umpire like, the hell's he going?
Yeah, they're not too. They don't like it a whole lot, and they also don't like when you think it's a strike 3 and you get up and you throw it to third base for throwing around.
No, that wouldn't be smart.
And the 3-2 pitch.
Check swing.
And then, excuse me, check swing for a base hit for Garrett Stubbs. Well, that's one way to do it. That's crazy. Hey, look, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this shit, but shit, I nitpick on it so much. It's like it's ridiculous. But the fact that
We probably lead the league.
that's
We
crazy.
probably lead the league in check swing hits this year.
Yes.
Oh boy, the fact that we lead the league in check swing hits, that's laughable. That's funny. As a Phillies fan, that is really funny.
Right, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Isn't that nice?
That misses inside for ball 1 to Matt Verling,
I might wear that.
the center fielder for this afternoon for the Phils.
I don't like showing them off. Keep on showing. Stare. I don't want people staring.
And the throw over to keep Garrett Stubbs close at first, because I think Stubbs can also run too. I mean, we have some guys that can run. It's got some guys can steal bags. Now you never thought like a Kyle Schwarber would be stealing bags or something like that.
Whatever you want.
That's just me. And the 1-0 pitch. That misses down low. Ball 2, 2-0.
So, if anybody asks you about Interact, that's their conference.
So 2 balls and no strikes
Interacademically.
to Matt Verling. He got Kyle Schwarber now waiting on deck. So trying.
What's academics got to do with baseball?
Smart.
Really? Some of the best players I ever known were dumber than that.
And that's a foul ball. So 2 balls and a strike to Matt Verling.
Harvard, I bet you stink. Yeah, Gary point average.
Shout out to the 6 total people that's in here, though.
The grade point average was probably less than a 2.
Yeah. I would think. Couple seasons almost got stopped because of it.
Yeah. We almost got put on probation because of our grades.
Yep. Pete Wormer came into the clubhouse.
And now it's a 3-1 count on Matt Verling.
Lutarski, is that the guy? Lutarski, is that the guy?
Yes.
So Matt Verling hitting 231 with 4 homers, 17 RBIs to go along with a 296 on base percentage and a 335 slugging percentage.
No surprise Marsh wasn't in there today.
Rob talked about that. He said I needed to get Verling at bats.
And that's 3-1 pitch. That misses for ball 4, so that's back-to-back walks. Or, I'm sorry, that's the second walk issued by Edward Cabrera. So now we got runners on first and second. Now we got top of the order now coming up for the fighting Phils.
So now Cabrera has put runners in first and second. So he ran into 2-out trouble in the first inning, and now a little 2-out trouble here in the second inning.
And obviously that's going to be the second mound visit.
Yeah, ready? It's going to switch in a second. There it goes. There's the signal.
Man, I didn't know what that MVR stood for.
And
Wow, okay, there. That is suspense.
God damn it,
It's almost
Croc.
like a good thriller.
Oh, boy. Don Croc never ceases to be funny in the broadcast booth.
struck out his first time up.
So now we got Kyle Schwarber. Now we got top of the order with 2 outs here with runners on first and second.
I'm going to go in here.
And the first pitch misses way outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber.
Studio to make sure we do the crossover.
You know I have issues with that salad bar.
What's that?
Because it's the first thing you see when you walk in. Everyone stops to make a salad. What's the longest thing? Stop and make a salad.
Right.
So everyone else is not getting
And the 1-0 pitch.
Make a salad.
That's a fair ball. So that's going to be out number 3.
Yes.
So again, Phillies failed to capitalize with runners on base, which is somehow they will never get that. It's got to get that out of their thick skulls going to the top of the third. Still a 1-0 lead for the Miami Marlins. All right. Hey, yo, what's good, my guy? What is good? What is good? Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't need either RQ, but shit. Like I said, I mean, all right, so now right now commercial break before we get to the top of the third, but the Marlins still up 1-0 because obviously we do have an off day. I think we do even have. Do we even have an off day? I gotta check our team schedule. God damn it! I think we should have an. I think that we should have an off day before they travel to New York to take on the Mets for a 3-game set. But yeah, so we're gonna. All right, so obviously we got Phillies are hosting a lot of the 90s
against the Mets at 7:05. Join the fun and order tickets now at phillies.com/concerts.
But yeah, I will be live for on the 19th, but not for the Phillies game though. Let me take a look at the Phillies schedule. I know we should have an off day.
I thought that was like 2022 Inter-AC. Interactive. Yeah, wow.
Shout out to the 12 though. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in. So now we got Garrett Cooper, JJ Leday, and Nick Fortes now the scheduled hitters here in the top of the third.
I've learned two things today. I feel like my head's going to explode. Your head may explode.
And the first pitch to Cooper, that's sliding in the right. And Castellanos with a nice running grab for out number 1. And a very good jump by Castellanos, too.
Nice. Quick out. Yeah, we need more like that.
Hey, 1 pitch, 1 out. There you go. Michael, I think once this game is done, I do feel like the Phillies definitely are going to try to get on a plane. Yeah, I mean, well, you really think about it. It's just over 500. Over 500. Okay. Shout out to the 15 though.
So now here's Leday.
I like the old Marlins logo a lot better because I mean, really looking back at it, it's like he actually had some somewhat okay talent. I mean, Hanley Ramirez, Mike Stanton, or a lot of people don't know about that was John Carlton Stanton played for the Marlins with the Florida Marlins before they did a rebrand, and that's popped back out of play, even to count 1 ball, 1 strike to JJ Leday.
He's disgruntled.
I think about this too. A lot of people don't know that Miguel Cabrera also played for the Marlins too back in the early 2000s. So that's a little bit some MLB history for you. That misses inside 2-1 to Leday. And the pitch to center. It looks like Vrion's going to be there. Easy can of corn for out number 2.
Tell you what, though, he's a good-looking player. I kind of like him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I keep forgetting to check, but what's wrong, Brian?
Yeah, a lot of people don't, because you really think about it. I did watch some of the Marlins back in the early 2000s. I mean, a lot of people don't remember. Yeah, well, Yelich is one of the most recent Marlins. We're talking. That misses for ball 1. Absolutely. Like this, like yes, and Sandy Alcantara, like I said, it's earlier in the streams. Like Sandy Alcantara is no slouch. That's probably one of the other better pitchers we're going to be seeing, as well, because we're going to be we're taking on definitely on, and that pitch misses outside for ball too. But like I was saying, we had to find a way to get knock around Alcantara, because I mean we really did. I mean we've been shut out with no problems. But I mean, yeah, that's where I'll leave it up. But we still own the season series against the Marlins, though. And the 2-1 pitch misses outside 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Nick Fortes, the catcher. So looks like Stallings is getting the day off this afternoon, with Charles LeBlanc now on deck, 0 for 1 as well. And the 3-0 pitch. That's in there at 92.
Pitches that are off the plate. That's when an umpire does get frustrated. You see ejection.
Oh, really? Look at.
I'm sure he's told.
I forgot about Pudge. That's right. I forgot about Pudge. I completely forgot, because when I think of Pudge, I'm thinking with the Texas Rangers. That's in there for a strike too. But that's the crazy part, though, because I feel like Pudge's time with the Marlins, I tend to forget that, because like all of his better years was with the Texas Rangers. That's when I remembered. But yeah, and the 3-2 pitch, that's chopped on the ground, and that's going to be easy play, an easy scoop to third, and yeah. So nice, easy 1, 2, 3, third for Kyle Gibson. So if Gibson can have innings like that, not try to limit too much, I'm going to be fine with that. But yeah, shout out to the 10, though. But yeah, shout out to everybody, though. See, that's another thing. That was on the back end. See, some of this shit, a lot of people don't realize that, like, yes, John Carlson used to play for the Marlins, but you really think about it, he was known as Mike Stanton back near the old Marlin days, with the old pinstripes. Oh, God, that abysmal Florida Marlins Stadium, or whatever the stadium was called at the time. Well, you can't blame Derek Jeter, because Derek Jeter, I thought could have had – he had a vision in place for the Marlins, but somebody else didn't really like how everything was done. So you really can't blame Jeter for that, for kind of backing out as one of the ownership, because – because he had a vision of what the Marlins wanted. I completely forgot about Pudge playing for the Yankees, though. I completely forgot about that. I really do, because I think I feel like he was mostly known. Yeah, I remembered he was a 1-year wonder before all the shit went down. Before changed his name to Giancarlo and all this stuff. So yeah, I remember that. Like it's no problem. But it's crazy, really looking back on some of the some of these players were. Like, you tend to forget as well. So bottom third we go. So now we got Hoskins, Bohm, and Derek Hall, the scheduled hitters for the Phillies here in the bottom half of the third as well. So yeah, thank God. This fucking goddamn heat wave is a pain in the ass. And I'll say that much. Yep.
I started going outside about probably 3 in the morning to put a water bottle in the recycling thing outside. It had lightning, raining, pouring. I might have to stay in here. That was
yeah.
When my dog woke up. Someone moved out of the basement.
Yeah, I remember that. And that first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1 to Rhys Hoskins here to start the bottom of the third for the Phils. So 0 for 1 goes Rhys, his first time up. And the pitch. And that's going to be a towering pop-up in the sun. And Rojas will make the catch for out number 1. That's crazy enough, because I still like the fact that the front office decided to pull that off to get rid of a young prospect in Fernando Tatis Jr. for a guy who was washed like James Shields on the back end of his career. I think over time, I think over time, I think people are going to. I think a lot of people are going to look back on this probably going to be one of the worst trades in MLB history. Now I know there's some bad ones over the years, but I think that's kind of the most going to be most talked about. And that's off the hands to Rojas to short, and that's going to be easy out number 2. We got 2 outs here in the bottom third. Now we got Derek Hall, and he is over. Now with 2 outs here, coming up with 2 outs here in the bottom third for the Phils. And Hall singled his first time up. And the first pitch misses inside at 96 for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes.
6'5". He's listed at 220. 24 years old. Santiago.
And the 1-0 pitch. And that's a loud foul ball to even count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Derek Hall. And the 1-1 pitch. That misses inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Derek's getting a chance to play in front of his grandparents. They were here the last several days. They saw the 2-home run game. Pretty cool. Salisbury wrote a great story about it.
And the 2-1 pitch. That misses down low, 3-1. Yeah. And the 3-1 pitch. That's fouled back. Now counts 3 balls and 2 strikes. What do I think of them? They're just basically bottom feeders. I will say too, like I don't know, man. It's just like that entire team's a huge question mark at that point. At this point. Now, losing guys like Harper, Soto, Trey Turner, Scherzer, have a guy in Strasburg that cannot stay healthy to save his life. Unfortunately, I feel like that contract's been kind of biting him in the ass. So, I mean, it's a huge question mark for the Nats. And the fact that they had their ownership wants to sell, but we'll see. And that's going to be, into the ship. And that's going to be out number 3. Damn. So, 1, 2, 3 inning for Edward Cabrera. So, another wasted opportunity for the Phils. Going to the top of the 4th we go. It's still a 1-0 ball game. God, if we're going to have to play like this like we did last night and come back and win, that's – I mean, I don't mind. I mean, comeback wins are great, but we can't do that on a consistent basis. And then we got the Phillies and Mets at 7. Well, technically – I remember. Trust me. Trust me. I'll hold my hand up to that. I'll admit to that. I was one of them. But looking at Bohm since then, yes, I know he's been hot and cold as most sometimes. But it's just, I find it really funny looking at it back then. It's like before all that one comment he made, and just really he kind of took off and ran with it as criticism, like say, I effing hate this place. And the fact that a lot of Phillies fans got on his ass, I was like, yeah, I mean, you got to be better. And I think he has done that. I mean, I think he has done, right, took that as, use that as fuel for motivation and try to get better. And we've seen that, ever since then. But I find it, looking back at it, I find it funny that most of us wanted to get rid of him because, let's be real, he wasn't the greatest not defensively sound at third. But yeah, I will hold my hand up to that, though. I will I will admit that firsthand, because I had my fair share of criticisms on Bowman as well. All right, so we're at the top of the 4th here. So now I got Charles LeBlanc, Diaz, and Burdick, these schedule hitters.
down behind home plate.
I mean, yes, I know he has turned out to be what we expected him to be, but still, I think I think he is going to get better as time goes on. I mean, some of the defensive plays he's made, it's like, it's I like what he brings.
Shake Shack, and they are firing up burgers all day long.
What's he doing here? Cook one day.
And the first pitch to LeBlanc misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
It's an art. All of the
So LeBlanc is 0 for 1 with a flyout back to the second.
yeah, you got to do it right.
Hey, a lot of Marlins fans said that last night, and look what happened. They completely crumbled.
I need to do grills, so that's why.
Counts now 2-0.
Get one of those, what are they called?
2-0 on Charles LeBlanc.
I got one of those.
Blackstone?
Yeah, I have one of those also.
Blackstone?
Yes.
He loves it.
To a pitch.
And that misses inside. 3-0.
I like the flat top like that just for the simple fact that, when you're cooking a burger or a steak, it stays in its juices. Like on a grill, it just drips down.
That's what's causing the flames.
And that's in there on a cutter on a four seamer at 89 to get back in the count. 3 balls and a strike. They do. Absolutely. Like, I'll say this too. If we do wind up falling short for the Marlins in game 3, I'm not going to be too worried about it because we still own the season series, and that's going to be, nice stop by Segura with a diving catch for out number 1. Well, that's one way to make up for that that little miscue. I think one of the second, top of the third. I think it was. Absolutely, the boys got to get something going.
It's a great look because you see where Gene is up right over Gibson's head, right over.
And had base hit written over, but Gene Segura says, I'm not scared of the Mets. I mean, look, as good as the Mets are, a lot of good teams can be beat. I mean, we've seen it. And look, take it. I mean, we look at the Dodgers, probably one of the better teams in baseball. We took 3 or 4 out of them in Los Angeles. Yes, I know we lost 2 or 3 on our home ballpark, but still, I mean. But yeah, that's just off the hands. That's going to be an easy fly ball for Vierling for out number 2. That's 2 outs here.
Gibson's allowed 1 unearned run.
And now we got Peyton Birdwick now coming up for the Marlins.
In 4 of his last 5 starts.
And the first pitch to Birdwick. That's fouled back and no balls and a strike. And he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the second. So one of the 2 strikeouts for Kyle Gibson. And the 0-1 pitch. That's in there for the call strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1, 2, 3, go down the Marlins. So bottom 4 we go. So now we got to go with Castellanos, Bryson Stott, and Gene Segura to start the bottom of the 4th because the Phillies we gotta get some grounding. Ah, damn. Hey, trust me, man. Shit, that's awesome though. I really do. Absolutely. Shout out to the 8, though. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate it, though. Alrighty. Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, I have two other streams coming up later tonight. I mean, 9 o'clock. I got the well, for those who are like pro wrestling stuff, like me, my other half of the Philly Sports podcast. We got you guys covered on the It's Real Me podcast as well for all things professional wrestling and all that stuff. And then later at 10 o'clock, I will be live once again for more WNBA. This time against the Chicago Sky and taking on my Las Vegas Aces in WNBA action. Check my last thing of Mountain Dew. All right. So we're going to the bottom of the fourth. So 1 run on 3 hits for the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, and an error for the Phillies.
Whitey was one of those that there's no such thing as a cheap hit. If you knew how hard it was.
Now I got Nick Castellanos to start the bottom of the fourth for the Phillies. And the first pitch, that's on the inside corner at 96 for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike 2, apparently. You got no balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Misses inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Castellanos.
I don't know what that pitch was that Nick swung at his first at bat, but why didn't he throw that one again?
He just did it. He threw changes.
That was a check. I thought that was a split. That thing's going straight down.
And the 1-2 pitch. And that's a foul ball by Nick Castellanos. And the 1-2 pitch once more. That misses for ball 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. And they got the young Bryson Stott now waiting on deck. And the 2-2 pitch. That's chopped foul.
Scoreboard watching the Phillies will do today is going to be out in Colorado later on. St. Louis and the Rockies play.
The Pittsburgh Arizona game's not going to affect the wild card.
That's going to be on the radar. They might want. That's about it.
Yeah, I hope so.
The Reds playing in Iowa tonight.
And the 2-2 pitch. Misses upstairs, 3-2. So what in a bad by Castellanos.
Well, they played a minor league game the other day.
The big league teams, they
Just
go,
one.
so you fly in for one game.
One game.
Do they stay at the house?
They don't stay at the house, no.
How do you get the full effect then?
You can visit the house.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
And the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be popped. And that's going to be out of play. So still a 3-ball, 2-strike count on Nick Castellanos. Shout out to the 13 that is in this stream right now. I greatly appreciate that as well. Right now, thank you for those who just tuned into the bottom of the fourth.
You don't want no one taking a drink, man. It's hot out.
And the pitch. And that's chopped foul. So 3-2.
What do you think that is, nacho?
I think it's ketchup and mustard.
So it's a 3-2 count on Nick Castellanos here in the bottom.
That's having a good
So here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, what they call Louisiana.
Hot sauce.
And the 3-2 pitch. And to third. And that's going to be a ground up to start the. So 5-3 on the put out, one away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Celery,
Damn.
pepper, Holy Trinity. Celery, pepper.
So now we got Bryson Stott now coming up. He is 0 for 1 in his first plate appearance.
Did you ever have gumbo?
I have that gumbo.
Crawfish? So I went to every year we went to Houston. I would take Ricky Jordan, Kim Batiste.
And the first pitch, that's on the outside corner. Call strike one at 95 off that fastball. Shout out to the 17 that is in the stream. I greatly appreciate it for those who are just coming in.
It's very popular.
I never had it. I didn't know what
They got steak, they got fish.
And the 0-1 pitch misses down low for ball 1. One ball, one strike to Bryson Stott.
It was good.
Here at the bottom of the fourth, still a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, that's all I can say about it.
You sound like you're sliding right into
And the 1-1 pitch, that's fouled off. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, it was delicious. I don't think it's set well with any of the three of us, if you know what I mean.
or anybody else.
Mm.
No, we're not a happy.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryson Stott.
It's the 1-2 pitch to
And the
stop.
pitch, that misses 2, even counts on even 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bryson Stott.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta run to second. Stomach gurgling.
Like an opportunity.
Favorite ball player for me is all time. Like if it's all time for me, it's Mike Piazza because I like the kind of story behind him. But as when it comes to the Phillies, it's Ryan Howard for sure. And the 2-2 pitch that misses down low 3-2 once again.
There's a chance I might be on that trip, depending on the Phillies when they can clinch, or if they clinch a playoff berth.
So if we go, we'll go to Papa Do's. It's
No,
still
we will
there.
not. We will not.
We'll find something a little tamer for you.
Yeah.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Curveball there.
It's a good one.
So 2 away, and that's the 5th strikeout for Cabrera.
5 strikeouts now for Cabrera. It'll be twice the fun at Citizens Bank Park Saturday, August 20th, when the Bills take on the NL East rival Mets for a date night doubleheader. First game is at 1:05. The second game is at 7:15. All fans take 7:15
Yep.
game.
7-13 though.
The Phillies cap presented by there it is right there. Phillies.
I got 2 outs here. Now you got Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. And the first pitch, that's on the ground. That's going to be a tough. And that's going to be out number 3. So the Phillies down 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the fourth. Disappointing. Bottom of the fourth for sure by the Phils. Like I said, if we do, like say hypothetically drop Gabe, yeah, that's true. Phillies are definitely trying to fight because this is what happened. This is what happened last night against Sandy Alcantara. You know, been pretty much say. I mean, the Phillies had a couple runs, but that was only just 1 run. Well, they shut out for most of the game before they start and then scored 4 unanswered against Miami. I mean, this is what the Phillies are going to have to realize. Like, I mean, we're already we're towards like the half point of the game, and it's yeah. All right. Shout out to the 10, though. Greatly appreciate that. Really do. Like I said, I'll be live once again at 9 o'clock for the It's Real to Me podcast, which also going to be, and it's going to be streaming on here as well. And also, too, and some WNBA action between the Aces and the Chicago Sky. So 2 teams already clinched a playoff spot so far for the 2022 WNBA playoffs, which that's going to be fun, which I might No, he grounded out to third. In the inning. It's just like we're not. I don't know. Like we're not. I don't think the Phillies are just not seeing the ball well out of Cabrera's hands. So top of the fifth we go. So it's Williams and top of the order for the Miami Marlins. Yep.
The yard is busy today. Look at those guys that are laying down the baseline. You can't do that. No, that's impeding progress. It's illegal. Collision or not. Guys takes backs. A little nervous. Prime time. Just got a piece of that one. Luke Williams leads off.
And the first pitch to Williams misses outside for ball. It's a 1 ball, no strikes to Luke Williams. And he's 1-for-1 with a single back at the second. And the 1-0 pitch. And Williams center field and very Knight with a nice grab out number 1. Now we've got the top of the order now coming up for the Miami Marlins.
Had a little struggle with that one at the get-go. Athleticism and speed can make up for a lot of things.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Here's Joey Wendell.
Watch Matt right here at the top of the screen. See, he comes in,
and then has to go back.
Like, oh, I got to go back. Those normal units, that's over their head for a triple. And not our Matt Beerling.
And the first pitch to Wendell, that's on the outside corner call. So you're 1. So last time up, we had Joey Wendell with an RBI single back. His last time up to go along with the leadoff triple to start back in the first.
Stubbs went to USC.
And the 0-1 pitch. And that's popped up to shallow left to stop what make the catcher out number 2.
I tell you, the farthest ball I've ever seen hit in my life was by a UNLV shortstop.
Who was that?
Matt Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Off of Marty Decker. Marty was smaller, but he was very proud of his fastball. And I swear to God, Matt had to hit that game with aluminum bat now, but nonetheless, it had to go over 500 feet.
Now we got Miguel Rojas. He's 0-for-1, but with a walk hit back in the first.
When the Phillies went to see Reese play at Sacramento State, they were actually going to see somebody else play.
That misses a bit outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Rojas. Another player that I thought always gave the Phillies some trouble over the years, but I think the Phillies started to finally figure out Rojas' weaknesses. And it should not take this long though, but that swung and missed for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Miguel Rojas on a nice place cutter by Kyle Gibson.
He's figured it out, and it's part of just being a veteran pitcher. He just kind of figured things out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rojas. Rojas is
and the 1-1 pitch. That's chopped on the ground to short. Stott has it. Easy play to first base, and that's 1, 2, 3. Go the Marlins. So bottom 5 we go. So we got Garrett Stubbs, Matt Vierling, and Kyle Schwarber, these scheduled hitters for the Phils. Now I'll be right back. I gotta take my own bathroom break. Boom, bada bing. I'm back. Jeez. Shout out to the 11, though, still sticking with me, though. I greatly appreciate it for those who are still sticking around. All right. All right. All right. So now we got Garrett Stubbs. He is 1-for-1 with a check swing single his first time up. And the pitch. And that's try to butt attempt, but that misses for strike one. So no balls and a strike to Garrett Stubbs. Here at the bottom of the fifth, obviously 1-for-1 with a single back to the second. Obviously was the check swing. Obviously with the wide open hole to the left, so took advantage of it. And the 0-1 pitch. And that's fouled out of play. Now no balls and 2 strikes on Garrett Stubbs. Counts no balls and 2 strikes to Garrett Stubbs with Matt Burling waiting on the deck. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Stubbs. Obviously, right now playing for JT. Obviously, JT getting the day off. Sometimes it's well deserved, but then again, it also kind of hurts a little bit for a guy that's hot. And Stubbs the other way. That's going to be caught by Luke Williams. Damn it. Damn it. Of course, it had to be fucking Luke Williams. Damn it. That was dumb. Yeah, that is true. Just very unfortunate. So that's 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. And the first pitch misses it, almost hits Matt Vierling. So now it's 1 ball, no strikes to Matt Vierling from Edward Cabrera. And the 1-0 pitch, that's chopped on the ground to third, off the glove of Rojas makes a strong throw to get stopped. I'm sorry, that's Vierling out at the first. Damn it. Son of a bitch, man.
Hey, that's a heads-up play by Rojas just to stay on that ball. Really. The blind makes a dive for it. A lot of times you see a shortstop just keep running. But watch Rojas right here. He's running toward it, then he stops. A lot of guys will keep running.
That's crazy. So now we got top of the order here in the bottom of the fifth because Jesus Christ. 0 for 2 goes Kyle Schwarber. Counts no ball, no strikes to Matt Vierling. And that misses 2-0. And that's in at the knees. Counts now 2 balls and a strike to Kyle Schwarber. And the 2-1 pitch. That's a bit low for ball 3. So 3-1 on Kyle Schwarber. Can we just get one goddamn or one measly run? Jesus Christ.
Rob Thompson's team has played at a historic pace since he took over.
And the 3-1 pitch. And that went around strike 2, not a full count on Kyle Schwarber.
That's why you saw that swing.
And we got time called here before the 3-2 pitch is before the 3-2 pitch has been thrown. And that is ball 4. So Schwarber draws a 2-out walk. Now the Phillies better get something going here. So best MLB records. I mean, we are 6 in Major League Baseball with. I mean, Dodgers are 77 and 33. And you got the Mets at 73 and 39. Astros 71 and 41. And actually, we have the 6th best record in Major League Baseball at 62 and 48.
Sick of that interview with us yesterday.
He's okay.
Well, March is loose. Maybe he can grab a bag.
Now, Reyno got Hoskins up. And the first pitch. That's at the knees, called strike 1 at 96.
Yeah, sometimes you ask it, you're not going to believe what the answer is anyway. All right. Yeah, that's if Bob was unsure. Yeah, that's what I call it.
Oh, boy.
They will kick me off the plane if I wear this Malvern baseball shirt on. No.
Counts no balls and a strike. And the pitch. That's come on. That's Yeah, how do you miss that and call that a strike? That's way outside the zone. Apparently, Roberto Ortiz needs to open his eyes. And the 0-2 pitch. And so it looks like Marsh gets thrown out. So apparently he was a pinch runner for Schwarber. However, the ending comes to a close. Yeah, unfortunately, this is ridiculous. So it's top of the 6th we go. So top 6 recording. With the Marlins still holding 1-0 lead over the Phils. Yeah, boy. All right, so let's say Marsh coming to play center, and then you have Veerling now from and left, and that's swung and a miss for strike one.
His hand off that bat on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. We begin the top of the sixth inning, and Kyle Schwarber went up into the clubhouse. Probably won't be till after the game where we find something out about him. Hopefully he's okay.
That's shot.
Over to third, charging his ball, has time from the grass.
And easy play to first for out number one goes Alec Bowe.
How confident is that young man playing baseball right now?
Exceedingly confident, John. I mean, it's amazing the body language difference.
Yeah, I mean, just everything perfect. Watch him field
Shout out to the 12 though.
Left leg transfers to the hand easy, and then a quick underhand throw. He's even confidently, like early in the season, you watch him throw the balls down to the ball girl.
Yeah.
Hello, Yingling Lager.
That's right.
Shout out to the 15 though. Greatly appreciate that. We got one away here, and the first pitch just missed on the outside corner for ball one to JJ Bleday. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game this afternoon.
No strikes to Bleday.
And the 1-0 pitch. And Bleday to the left, and Veerling has it for out number 2.
2 outs. And Cortez coming up.
Shout out to 14 though. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in as well. So now we got Nick Fortes now coming up. He is 0 for 2, grounded out to in a double play, and also grounded out this last time up. And the first pitch to Fortes. That's going to line into his left for a base hit. So that's the 4th hit for the Marlins today.
He's only allowed 1 unearned run in this game. That's it. That's the only run today.
Only run of the game. Only 7 hits.
Day baseball.
Well, I mean, it's been, and that's the thing too. Like this, and I'll say this too. Well, before the first pitch is thrown, like I've seen games like this where it's just a pitcher's duel. Yes, giving up hits and whatnot. Like it's going to come down to like who's going to make that one true mistake, and we'll see what happens. We'll see, man. And the first pitch misses outside for ball 1 to Charles LeBlanc. He is 0 for 2.
When we're out in the stand,
23rd.
Oh, damn.
Go to the church today.
which one? Which one? There's a big debate.
Yeah. Mixed them up a little bit.
Okay,
It's
good.
your idea.
Oh, yeah, blame me.
And the 1-0 pitch misses. That's in there for a call strike 1 at the top of the zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike
Now, will
to LeBlanc.
2 guys be in the back with the same shirt, 2 in the front, or
We
we
have not
sitting all
decided.
4 across?
The Cowboy will decide that, I think. See, it's going to be 2 and 2. I know that, but we'll decide how we're going to wear
So
it.
is the decision going to be made like day of or the night before?
Night
And the 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled back. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cowboy Nick.
1 and 2. This is the day we're talking about, August 23rd. Bouncers out of left field. We'll be right near the pole with an Obacare sign.
We wear those suits. We will be out in left field.
I gotta say, I like the color of your and Ruben's suits. You don't have that suit anymore, do you?
No. That was one of the throwaways. I had so many.
And the 1-2 pitch.
Every year you
That
do
misses
it.
outside. 2 and 2.
You know, just to mix it up.
Have to.
New ties, new shit. I threw away so many shirts and suits. And I'll never wear them.
You could have given away.
I don't think he.
Carl would have taken it, right, Carl? Yeah, he said that's now.
Shout out to the 12 though.
That the guy who did the suits for me.
Yeah.
He said these.
And we got a time call here before the 2-2 pitch.
And they're pretty on TV. You would never wear it in public. Even people start throwing stuff at you.
He'd get away with it.
No.
And the pitch misses outside. 3 and 2.
We had one that was like.
So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes
with,
Summer
like
suit.
wide.
to Charles LeBlanc.
Pinstripes.
I don't like that.
Well, there you go. But it looked good on TV. Everywhere else. Not so much.
All right, we got the 3-2 pitch and the pitch. And that's going to line in for another base hit. God damn. So we got first and third, 2 outs here for the Marlins. Are you fucking kidding me? At this point, man, like, what's Gibson? Well,
LeBlanc took care of that. That's a tough pitch.
man. Now I would definitely get some bullpen action up and going. So now we got Diaz now coming up. He is 0 for 2. Honestly, with the run scored, also reaching on an error back in the second.
You know, the way Cabrera's pitching, pretty good chance he ain't going to throw a complete game, but the way we're swinging the bats against him, it's important. It's not important.
All righty. And the first pitch, that's in there for a call, strike one on the curveball. And that's fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. Got no balls and 2 strikes on Diaz. Runners on first and third. Let's try to get this get a strikeout or a ground out and be done with this inning.
Make a good pitch here. See if you get Diaz to chase something. A little over aggressive.
And the 0-2 pitch. Did it go? Yes, he did. Whoa, wait. Oh, I guess not. That's tough.
He didn't go. Was close. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
So he's just announcing that he's pitching from the stretch. I believe he said that because his runners.
Hey, it's a pitcher's duel. So now we got 1 and 2 count. Runners on first or second and third now because obviously on the stolen base by LeBlanc. And the pitch. And that's popped foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We heard him say before stretch, but I didn't see what he said that time.
I think David Price was the first one I remember doing that. That modified pitching, like from the stretch, modified stretch. I think that's the first one I remember seeing.
And the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be another run in. You got to be kidding me. Y'all got to block that. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now with the runners on third. Are you fucking serious, Stubbs? Come on now.
Not the way they threw it up.
Just couldn't get over it.
Yeah, but look how low he is. Like, how does that not hit something? He does.
God damn.
Right leg raised up, caused his butt to raise up. Subsequently, the ball went between them.
And the 2-2 pitch. That's pot foul.
All right, so 2-0. Again, keeping that runner over at third is big in this spot.
Damn. Counts now 2 balls and 2 strikes And the pitch.
Fly ball, right center field. Marsh on the run. He's not going to get there.
And that's going to be another run scored by the Marlins. Are you fucking kidding me, defense? I'm sorry, but we got to get bullpen action going. That's going to be an RBI double for Diaz. Are you fucking kidding me?
That hurts. So 3-0 Marlins.
That's just a good piece of hitting there by Diaz. That ball running away from him. Look, he just reaches out and pokes it into the gap.
I'm fucking real for this team, man.
A long way for that swing. I'm trying to stop the steering wheel.
They're not as emphatic with it as they were earlier.
And that skips in the.
Who was that trying to stop it, Reese? Yeah, he's the only one with that color glove.
And of course, we get Nick Nelson no whoop in the pen. That's in there for the call strike one.
Did
Nick Nelson win the golf tournament? Someone said he did.
He was on the winning team. I know he had one of the longer drives.
Shocker.
And that's popped up to shallow right. And Castellanos will make the catch for out number 3. However, now the Phillies now have to constantly now play behind it instead of being a 1-run game. Now we had to play down by 3, going to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, shit. I did not spell bottom right. Whoops. My fault. There we go. Shit, man. I had a feeling because every time when Gibson pitches, it's like we don't know what we're going to get with Gibson. Either it's going to get a good start or it's going to be a bad start. It's nothing in between with Gibson. Nothing in between. Oh, boy. Yeah, shout out to 7, though. Ugh. All right. Bottom 6 we go. Come on, offense. You got to wake up.
Gibson after the ball game, or after this inning, got a handshake from Rob Thompson.
So now we got Hoskins, Bohm, and Derek Hall, the scheduled hitters for the Phils.
But this 3-run lead right now for the Marlins.
And the first pitch to Hoskins, that's on the outside corner, called strike 1. Striker has been very inconsistent. That's chopped on the ground to third. LeBlanc has it. Easy throw to first for out number 1.
August, NBC 10, Telemundo 62, and NBC Sports. Philadelphia are helping to clear the shelters. Join us for this month-long pet adoption event when thousands of pets across our area will find the loving homes they deserve.
Oh, shit.
Shelters.com to find a participating shelter near you. Okert warming up in the bullpen.
And the first pitch to boom, that's popped foul. Should have let that. It's like it says poor decision making at the plate. And the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled off the leg. Oof, off the home plate umpire. That's got to feel very uncomfortable. Yeah. Oof. Shout out to the 14 though. And the 0-2 pitch. That misses for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. That's chopped on the ground. That's going to be tough. That's going to be a foul ball. God damn it. That's still a 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Smart play. Lucky missed it. Double lucky that it had so much spin on it. Yeah. Spun foul. Or else Bum would have another multi-hit game.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's strikeout number 6 for Cabrera. Of course. And it looks like we might have a pitching change.
All right, so that's going to be it for Cabrera. He'll take the baseball from Mattingly. Solid outing for him. 5 2/3. He's done. To the bullpen.
So we got a pitching change for the Marlins. I guess. Oh, boy. Well, the good thing is at least Gibson's going to be done after this year when it comes to, obviously when it comes to his contract. So, and hopefully we can try at least go out and actually try to get another starting pitcher because let's be real, Gibson is just not it. Gibson just is meh. Gibson is just a mid-tier kind of pitcher. Right. All right. All right, let's see who the Marlins are bringing in, because I know their bullpen's always been their biggest weakness.
Pyramid, let's start stacking it, really.
So who do we got?
To face Derek Hall on a swing and a miss.
And that's who?
5 and 2
Oh,
thirds
Kurt.
for Cabrera.
Oh, Kurt. Oh, jeez, how am I?
Right-hander was excellent today. 3 hits. And no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts.
And the 0-1 pitch. Did he go?
He did, says Ryan.
Ah, come on. Gotta be patient. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not that hard. And the 0-2 pitch. That's strike 3 call. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not a strike. That's not a strike. These high strikes got to stop being called. These high strikes are not strikes. Plain and simple. I'm sorry. That's some bullshit. It really is. So it's most likely. Now I got to put more. Morse has got to be in the lineup now for Schwarber. There we go. Top 7 we go. All right, let me take this off chart real quick. Oh, God, my ear itches. Fuck. Once you wear headphones for so long, yeah, it really kind of will pose a little bit of an issue sometimes. See what my good buddy Keena building. Is she even back in the building? Yeah, well. God damn it. All right, top 7 we go. And the Phillies now still playing now into a 3-run deficit, which is ridiculous.
5 2/3 innings, he turned it over to Oakert. That ended up in a strikeout of Derek Hall, but Cabrera was right now, without question, the star of the game. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. The Phillies' bat been swinging it pretty good lately. He just muffled them so far.
All right, so Joey Wendell has a triple, single, and RBI. He'll bat second in this inning. Kyle Schwarber did leave the game after the 5th inning.
So now we got Luke. Okay, so we're getting towards the bottom of the order. So we got Luke Williams. I guess Joey Wendell. So let's say Luke Williams towards the top of the order. Okay. Oh. And that. And so now we got Nick Nelson now coming into the pitch for Gibson.
30th ball game. 4.26 ERA.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, ain't that the truth?
It's 1 for 2.
And that's fouled back at 96. So Nelson already had an account.
Here we go. He's got nothing on anybody right
There we go.
That looked good, too.
Shout out to the 14, though.
Think about how cool that part of his face is now with ice cream. Sticky,
Look cool.
but refreshing.
And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Thank you, Nick Nelson.
Williams is retired. One away. Back to the top of the order for Joey Wendell.
We got Joey Wendell, not top of the order now coming up. And a good tight slider.
Nothing fancy there, huh?
No, just hit him 2 fastballs in the slider, and there you go. Sometimes I'll get the work job done. Sometimes it may not. So 2 for 3 is Joey Wendell with a triple and a single with an RBI as well. And the first pitch. That's nice pick by Hoskins for out number 2. I say, if you make another error again, I'm going to be mad. Well, the entire thing.
Wendell don't waste no time, does he?
He does not. I figured I'm going to get a fastball. I might as well go after it. Or at least something good to hit. I might as well go after it.
So now we got Miguel Rojas now coming up for the Miami Marlins.
Aguilar. Like he's been hit for Cooper. What's going on?
In the next circle. Do something happen to Cooper.
Jesus.
Aguilar been playing the last
See, so we're all.
I don't know.
And that's apparently missed from, or that's in there for strike 1 apparently. So it looks like Aguilar is going to be a pinch hitter for. Man, what is going on? That's just crazy. Just to see what is going on with, players are getting hurt, and or number 2, like you could probably think he's probably like a cramp of some sorts. That's just. Counts a ball. Another 1-1 pitch. Chopped on the ground to short. Stott has it. And easy play to first for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go. So bottom 7 we go. So not a bad outing from Nelson from the bullpen. That's a good appearance from Nick Nelson. Shout out to 13 though, really. Yep. Shit. Shout out to 12 though. I really appreciate that. So 3 runs, 6 hits from the Marlins. No runs, 3 hits on 1 error. Jesus Christ.
Castellanos, Bryce Stott, Gene Segura.
So we got Castellanos, Stott, and Segura.
For the bullpen for the Marlins. The same for the Phillies. Phillies trying to win their 8th consecutive game. They've won 7 in a row. They've been red hot.
So we got Dylan Floro now warming up in the pen warming up in the pen. Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, we did not. That's the crazy part. No. And Garrett Cooper's another one that actually got taken out as well in the lineup as well. So both first basemen are Cooper is yeah, but Cooper and Schwarber, the other ones I know got taken out. So I'm not entirely too sure of what exactly happened to Schwarber. I think one of the 2 things could happen. He could probably be dehydrated, or number 2, he could have had a cramp, but we'll see. And that's apparently a strike 1 and below the zone for strike 1. So, like I said, the strike zone has been very inconsistent. Well, yes, no, that's a good point too. There's always one of those clunkers you can throw. It happens every now and again, and that skipped in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, it definitely show because you really think about it. Because tomorrow we have the Mets tomorrow night at 7:05 first pitch on Apple TV Plus. So thank God I got you guys got good on that as well. And the pitch, just missed it. Now it's foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
after he walked in the 5th inning. He was pitched run for by Brennan Marsh. He's played every day.
That is true. I mean, sometimes playing every day will get it to you.
In 58 of the last 60.
And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Jesus Christ, Castellanos, you slow down your swing. Jesus.
Well, hopefully a good comeback. You mentioned it. They were able to come back last night in the 8th inning. They need some of those heroics today.
Yeah, just three knocks on the day. This has not been good. Cabrera was good. I'll give him that. He was able to mix speeds really well, and I just tip your cap, and maybe they can put something together here again. So
I hope so, because
John,
shit,
want to say Ben Davis loves
it's just gotta slow down that swing and try not to do too much.
Best part of the day so far.
Matt misses outside for ball 1, so 1 ball, no strikes to Bryson Stott.
And dress him for his plane ride home.
Yeah, there you go.
That is my plane shirt tonight.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you in the post-game show. We're with you. Hopefully there's a celebration for the Phils.
And that's on the outside corner and strike 1.
Stott is 0 for 2. He's flied to left. He's also struck out.
Hmm.
The Fanatics on top of the dugout. Didn't necessarily get the same reaction that Schwarber did last night when he asked the crowd to get on their feet.
Shout out to 16. And the 1-1 pitch. Misses 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Bryson Stott. And the 2-1 pitch.
There's a base hit to center.
And that's going to be a base hit for Bryson Stott. Jesus. So that's a good hitting streak still continuing for Bryson Stott. You love to see that. So now we got Gene Segura now coming up with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Come on, Segura. We need come through here for us, damn it.
Struck out. He's also grounded out the 3rd.
And the first pitch to Segura that misses down low for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Gene Segura.
Castellanos got on it. Stott got on it. We'd see the righty come in to face Segura.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, best Segura can do is make it a 3-2 game.
And that is true. Shout out to the 16, though. Greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in.
JT for Stubbs.
And that's on the outside corner call, strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Gene Segura. And the pitch. Just missed it. And just fouls that back for strike 2. Damn it. Just missed that pitch. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes on Segura.
There's JT. He's ready to go.
So looks like JT might be pinch hitting for Garrett Stubbs. We'll see. And Stott would draw a throw. And we get random boos down because you know how home teams don't like their players get picked up, try to get picked off on the base pass. So now we got a 1-2 count on Segura. And the pitch. Misses upstairs. 2-2 it. That time missed at 95. Yep. Also having him back too also kind of helps as well. I mean, I know we did play well without Gene, but still, I think having Gene back from that hand injury really does help with part of this offense a little bit. And it looks like we got time called here before the 2-2 pitch is thrown. It looks like O'Carrot and the catcher, they might not be on the same page. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. God damn. That is ridiculous. How are y'all late on the fucking fastball? I swear to God. There's a breaking ball right down the middle, and you fucking missed it. Son of a bitch, man. Jeez. Ain't that fucking hard to hit a fucking baseball. Jesus Christ. He shouted the 17 though. Greatly appreciate that. 15 people from the YouTube page. Greatly appreciate that. And the pitch. And Stubbs. So Stubbs held up. So that's 1 ball, no strikes. And they got Matt Vierling on deck. Let's see. I think Stubbs went. I'm sorry. I think Stubbs went. So, yeah, you got lucky. Because I would just definitely say he would have went because he broke the definitely went up, and obviously almost threw the baseball without Stubbs being in the box. No, Stubbs is still in there. And Stubbs pops it up to behind second base, shallow center. And Rojas makes the catch, and the Phillies completely fucking shit the bed in the bottom of the 7th. There we go. Of course, it's one of these godforsaken clunkers. Top of the 8th we go. So, right now, see what my fellow colleague at the Spotlight Sports Network, Key, in the building. No shit. Oh yeah, and for those who want to, and for those who want to check out, I mean, even though I'm not the only one that's streaming too, also check out my fellow colleague Key in the building. She's also streaming as well. Tell her that I sent you. Let's try to get her to let's get her to over to close to 400, maybe on the road to 5. It's kind of let's help out Key in the building a little bit. Let's just do this. Okay, dokie. So let's do it this way. Give me one. And for those who are watching on YouTube, there is Key in the building's channel. If you want to go sub to her, you're more than welcome to. Let's try to get her to 400 because she's been stuck into 340s for a while, and let's try to help her out a little bit here. Well, shout out to everybody though. I really do. So top of the 8th, we're going to be ready. All right. I still feel like, of course, it's always just one of those clunkers. God, I hate clunker games.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Heard your local Delaware Honda dealer. Visit DelvaHondaDealers.com. And by Therabody, the official recovery partner of the Bills. Theragun is the massage device trusted by the pros and made for everyone.
Get out of here.
Phillies trailing 3-0 as we go to the top of the 8th inning. And by the way, been on one-of-a-kind items.
Stinking bots.
Phillies alumni give back to the community. Then a Charlie Manuel autograph bat, a Ryan Howard, Jimmy Rollins chase on the autograph base. All proceeds benefit Phillies charities. Here's the Chuck bat autographed by Charlie. There you go. Bidding to be done for the MLB Ballpark app, and it ends tomorrow at noon. Let me say a bat of Charlie.
Now I got Corey Knebel now coming in.
Anyway, here's the base. J-Roll, Ryan, Chase. Aguilar leads it off.
And Aguilar pops it up, and that's going to be out of play. So, actually, never mind. He will make the catch for out number 1. Woo. So one, okay, well that helps out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, this backfield pretty good. Yeah. Charlie Soule, they use that models, but Charlie Soule, they just gave him genuine.
Yeah, he is genuine.
He is genuine, that's for sure. Yeah.
Shout out to these 9 people that's in here though. And the first pitch misses outside for ball 1 at 95. To J.G. Bledet. He is 0 for 3 with line out and 2 flyouts. so far in the ball game. And the 1-0 pitch misses upstairs 2-0.
We never did ask those folks the other day how their dinner was with Charlie and Bo. They had won the charity auction.
Yeah, I asked the one guy, I said, make sure he has Charlie how his fried bologna sandwich was.
And the 2-0 pitch, that's in there, called strike 1. So 2 balls and a strike.
Palladium, yeah. Tell you what, fried bologna's tough to eat, man. Fried cheese and bologna sandwich and dip it in tomato soup.
And that misses for ball 3.
I didn't see it in the picture. No.
The folks at the Palladium enjoyed having them there.
I think everyone around town would love to have Charlie come in and visit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And Bidet to left. Wheeling has it for out number 1. Or sorry, out number 2. My apologies.
TV tire tracks makes the catch 2 away.
That's 2 away here.
And here it's Fortes, who scored the 2nd run of the game. That was back in the 6th inning. He is 1 for 3.
So now we got Fortes with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th.
They was a little upset about that flyout.
Well, yeah, why would you be? If you square it up good and just get under it, yeah, I would be upset too. If you just missed the pitch. That just misses at the knees at 97 for ball 1 from Corey Knebel. Well, that should tell you if Knebel is consistently hit 96, 97, you can definitely tell he's well rested. And the 1-0 pitch. Woo! Talk about getting buckled. So Dylan Flores still warming up in the pen for the Marlins. Now I got a 1 ball, 1 strike count on Fortes. And the pitch. That just misses outside for ball 2. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Did it go? Yes, he did. And the night. Well, that's one way to help out. Not the ideal spot, but right idea, though. And the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled off at 97. And the 2-2 pitch. There he goes. Strike 3 called. So 1, 2, 3 go with the Marlins in the 8th. Thank you, Corey Knebel, for that. And it looks like ain't that the truth, Key? Ain't that the truth? We definitely need some damn runs. It'll be great. But yeah. For those who are new, appreciate for everybody tuning in. I did link, and you want to help out my fellow colleague at the Spotlight Sports Network, Key, in the building. She's also left live as well for the Phillies game. Like we're trying to get her to 400. And oh yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate it a lot. And look, and this is the thing too. Like, and this is a crazy part too. I told a lot, even though I'm a diehard Phillies sports fan, and a lot of Phillies fans, I've seen the good, the bad, the downright ugly. And the thing about it is, like, I think the Mets as much as I hate the Mets, I mean, I know it's a fun rivalry, but I did admit this too. Like the Mets had some of the most underrated players in their franchise history. You had David Wright. Let's be real. If it weren't for all the injuries piling up on his career, who knows how great he could have been? Let's be real. Like the dude's was one of the greatest players, or one of the good players I enjoyed watching when he played against my Phillies. And he had Mike Piazza. Is probably going to go down one of the greatest Mets. Let's be real. It wasn't okay as a Dodger, but I think majority of the times it's seen him with the Cowboys. Oh, geez. Yeah, I saw a video of Ezekiel Elliott getting popped. So I remember I seen that so as well. It's fun though. So now we got Dylan Floro, the former Dodger, now coming on to pitch for the Marlins. So yeah. F-O-O. There we go. So we got Beerling, and then on top of the order. Jesus Christ, my So 0 for 1 is Matt Beerling today or this afternoon. And the first pitch from Floro. That's on the inside corner. Calls strike one. That's a good looking pitch though. So no balls and a strike to Matt Beerling. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a right. Damn it. The Blade would make the catcher out number one. Son of a bitch. Jesus. That's crazy. Now we got Brandon Marsh now coming up. Obviously in the spot. And good swing on it. Just damn. Well, Blade has known to be a good fielder, and during this time with Vanderbilt, so I can see why the Marlins got him with that draft pick. So, and Vanderbilt, I mean, that's why I love Vanderbilt as kind of when it comes to college baseball, because they know how to pump out good MLB ready product. That misses. Nope, you really can't. I mean, look, like I said, this is a clunker. Like, and they actually said it too. It's just one of those times. It's like, something was going to happen. Because you really think about it, because clunkers happen every now and again. And Marsh to deep right center. Is that going to go? That's off the top of the wall. That might be two bases, maybe three. And he's just going to put the brakes on at second base. So that's going to be a 1-out double for Brandon Marsh. That looked good. Change up, and I thought it sounded like he drove it out of the ballpark. That is true. Yeah. So now we got Hoskins. He's 2 for 7 career lifetime against Floro. And the first pitch misses outside from ball one. So 1 ball and no strikes to Rhys Hoskins.
There is a lefty up in the Marlins bullpen. You wonder if he's up and someone else gets on base for Derek Hall.
And the 1-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 2. 2-0 to Hoskins.
At that point, JT would have a chance to either put the Phillies ahead or tie the game. But someone has to get on first.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the 2-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. I don't know why Hoskins just stopped and... Yeah. It's got to be smart because, I mean, Hoskins has already had an account 2 balls and a strike here against Dylan Floro. And the 2-1 pitch. Misses upstairs. 3-1. 3 balls on the strike to Hoskins. And they got Alec Bohm now waiting on deck. And then you got Derek Hall waiting in the wings after Bohm.
Cannot get yourself out here in this situation. And if he's going to walk, you take the walk.
And Hoskins, that was ball 4, you idiot. Son of a bitch. That was ball 4 and you swung at it. Son of a bitch. Now it's a full count now. Fucking hell.
6 inches off the plate. I know it fooled him. I thought it was a fastball or sinker. It was going to come back.
That's ridiculous.
Now you just try to protect if you're Reese. Try to put a ball.
Yeah. And of course, come on now. Don't do this to me now.
Don't swing at another bad pitch.
And looks like
Whoever decides to throw it.
It's tough to hit if the pitcher don't throw it.
all right, so got a 3-2 pitch coming.
3-2 to Hoskins, runner at second base.
And the pitch. That is low, ball 4. Woo. Man, that could have gone either way. Holy crap. And we now got Alec Bohm up with an opportunity with 1 out here. And looks like we might have a mound meeting. So now I got the pitching coach now coming out to kind of talk. To Floro.
Did you ever notice that it changed? Don's still yelling. Look, Don is still yelling.
He was going to keep complaining about it and yelling at the umpire, just throw his ass out. Shout out to the 10, though.
What's the accuracy rate on that box? Like 97 or something? Higher than that. 99? See the coaches out there pointing to the offense outfield. I can't see who that coach is.
And the first pitch to Bohm misses inside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. With Derek Hall not waiting on deck.
See how deep they're playing. I mean, Day is probably a couple steps from the warning track. Burdick is a little shallower. Is that Luke Williams still out there in left?
It sure is.
And the 1-0 pitch. That's low for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes to Alec Bohm here in the bottom of the 8th.
How good a job he's done to be getting yelled at by both teams seemingly every inning.
That was a pretty good pitch.
Not get a good one out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's a good slider. That's a good slider. There's nothing you really can do about that. So it counts 2 balls and a strike to Bohm.
First and second, not being held on.
And the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, just missed. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Come on, Bohm. Gotta slow that swing down, damn it.
And the thing with Floro is, we know that slider. We saw him throw it to Reese 3-1. That fooled him. And that looked like, out of his hand, it looked like it could be a slider, but then it breaks back the other way.
And the 2-2 pitch misses outside, 3-2.
sense would tell you probably will throw you that sinker, but
So JT walking in the dugout.
is there common sense anymore? Not all the time. Ball gets on, down to 9, you have to make a decision. You bring the lefty to face JT or you keep the righty out there to face Derek Hall.
And the 3-2 pitch. That's fouled off. So it still stays 3 balls and 2 strikes to Alec Bohm. With just 1 out here.
I know what I would do. Well, I think I'd keep Flora in to face Derek Hall because Derek's young. JT is as hot as can be.
Honestly, I would not mind if Derek Hall gets pinch hit for it because, I mean, yes, I like Derek Hall, but I think you got to go with a hot bat and JT Realmuto. That's what I would do. And the 3-2 pitch. That's called strike 3. That is not a fucking strike. Come on. That's not been a strike all fucking day. Again, that is twice. Well, that's twice against us. Are you fucking kidding me? So it looks like JT's going to pinch hit for Derek Hall by the looks of it. So Tanner Scott's now coming in for Floro. And let's get that going. E to T. Where is it? There we go. This is why I cannot wait for fucking rule point umpires, because this shit's ridiculous. Oh, shit. Of course, you had to screw Alec Bohm because, you know, that on a pitch that was nowhere near the zone. That's ridiculous. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What the fuck? Oh, damn. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. Of course, my internet had to get off my phone. Son of a bitch. You had to do that, didn't you? Fuck. All right. Hope I didn't miss. So now you got Tanner Scott.
Tanner Scott is the new pitcher for the Marlins.
Damn. Stinking Wi-Fi, son of a bitch. So now we got JT now coming up to face the lefty. And the first pitch. That's inside for ball or strike 1, apparently. Boy, this strike zone's getting ridiculous. Yeah. Absolutely. And the 0-1 pitch. That's swung and missed for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch. Misses down low for ball 1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes on JT Realmuto. And the pitch. That's inside. Ball 2, 2-2.
96 at first pitch, 97 at pitch, with 91, 92 mile an hour sliders. But you see that turn though, every pitch is in.
And we got time called here before the 2-2 pitch.
Behind the mounds. Brewers take their lead.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Strikes.
Come on! Can we not get a fucking run?
They played 8 innings.
That's fucking bull. That's some dumb shit. Son of a bitch. Top of the 9th we go. This is ridiculous. Oh boy, that is ridiculous to see. Ah, fuck.
All-wheel drive. Visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Buy Xfinity. Supercharge your home with supersonic Wi-Fi. Only from Xfinity. By Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. And by Independent Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com. Go back to third base and hoping for another chance for the Phillies as we go to the top of the 9th inning. Phillies trail at 3-0, and Connor Brogdon will be the new pitcher for the Phillies.
Now we got Brogdon coming in.
Scoreless inning, strikes out 1. After Nick Nelson pitched a scoreless inning and struck out 1.
God damn it.
Good numbers for Connor.
There we go.
1.88 ERA.
All right. And the first pitch from Brogdon, just missing on the outside for small 1.
1 ball, no strikes. He is 1 for 3. He's hitting .421. Here for him anyway.
And the 1-0 pitch. Swung and a miss for strike 1.
1-1. Three-time Phillies pitcher throws a pitch at 95 or more. Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Xfinity. Supercharge your home with supersonic Wi-Fi. Only from Xfinity.
That's swung and a miss, strike 2. And that just misses inside for ball 2. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. A little lighter crowd than yesterday, it seems, but they've been into it. Despite the Phil's lack of offense this afternoon.
And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three.
It's time to add to an exclusive Phillies item to your collection. Fans 14 and under will receive a Richmond's Ice Cream Philly Fanatic Pop Vinyl Sunday, August 21st at 1:35. When the Phillies match up against the Mets, visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets. We actually have that pop in our office. We were supposed to bring it in, and I forgot. We'll bring it in next time. We'll show it off to you.
What's that?
That Fanatic doll that's in our
Oh,
office.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's in there for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes in the dirt
Pretty good, huh?
to Lewin Diaz.
He's going to be, he was here long before we got here. He's going to be long, he'll be here longer than we are.
Yes.
And that's pot foul.
Stubbs will give it a look.
And Stubbs is going to let it go out of play. So now 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, boy.
Young fellow picked it up off the carom and gave it to a younger fellow. Nice gesture on his part.
No, it's that city brotherly love, man. I mean, it don't happen anywhere else but here.
That's swung and a miss for a strike two on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, right straight down the chute from Connor Brogdon.
And that people helping people just caught on. I mean, it's caught on. Whatever the city brotherly love till you made that statement.
Brought it all together. The whole
Yeah,
city.
the whole
All right. And the 1-2 pitch. That's in there. Cole, strike three. Good located fastball. That time on the outside corner, strike three called at 97.
change up to strike out.
Now they look like sinker to me. Now we got Charles. Now I got Burdick now coming up with 2 outs here at the top of the 9th. He is 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's there at the 96th, the knee, strike 1.
Castellanos, Stott, and Segura. Those are the scheduled hitters for the Phillies.
So we got no balls and a strike here. And the pitch. Misses a bit low for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, or 1 strike to Peyton Burdick. Shout out to the 8th, though. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in. And the 1-1 pitch. That's a fair ball right down the left field line. That could be extra bases for Burdick. God damn. Of course. Letting him fucking hit him with a hittable pitch in the middle of the zone. Like Larry, I would went right straight back to the fastball. Just a poor pitch mistake. Just hung it. So now you got Luke Williams, the number 9 hitter, and he's 1 for 3.
Single back in the 2nd. He flied out to center in the 5th, and then he struck out in the 7th.
Got another promotion for MLB.
What do you got?
Well, we're sponsored by Giant, right?
Yes.
So why don't they give a shopping cart by each dugout, on the smaller one,
Got to get big tires, though.
Yeah, and let the bad boy go out and get all the junk they have to get from these players every time they get on base.
Yeah, but it's big tires.
Yeah, well, like the beach ones.
Yeah.
Counts no balls on a strike to Williams with a runner on second base.
What the heck?
Make it easier for everybody.
And the 0-1 pitch. Misses a bit low for ball 1. Well, that was a ball.
On the out-of-town scoreboard, Colorado and St. Louis are underway.
So Colorado is now up 2-0 over the St. Louis Cardinals.
Come on, Rockies.
May not be the last run that game.
I don't think it's going to end 2-0. I really don't.
And the 1-1 pitch. That's fouled back at 95. Still now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Luke Williams. Ah, boy. Now it counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's fouled off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. This is inside 2-2. All right, counts 2. Get ready for the 2-2 pitch. And Brogdon kicks and deals. That skips in the dirt for ball 3. So 3-2 on Luke Williams. And you got Joey Wendell now on deck for the Marlins. Oh boy. And the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes the Marlins. And Connor Brogdon manages to limit the damage just to 1 hit. So bottom 9 we go. Last chance for the Phillies. We got Castellanos, Bryson Stott, and then Gene Segura. Come be the scheduled hitters for the Phillies. Yeah, the only one team that's always been, for some reason, even in the past, I had a hard time beating. But looking at it going forward, I think we still own the season series against them. So I'm still happy that yes, I know this is one of our clunkers, but I still think we can take, because the best case scenario was to try to sweep them, try to increase our lead in the wild card. Because let's see, are even the Padres? I don't think the Padres are playing today. Well, not that I think. But still, and the umpiring has been very bad on both sides. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it has not been great in terms of, umpiring behind. And I thought, Joe, look, we all know that Angel Hernandez is bad, but man, Roberto Ortiz should be you can make an argument for the second worst in the MLB. But what do I know? But yeah. Let's see the schedule. Let's see. So the Mets and Phillies. So we got Scherzer game 1. Oh, geez. Do we have DeGrom? Yeah, look, like I said, absolutely. We just say we just have to take 2 out of 3 from Miami. Then so be it. So, oh boy. So the first 3 games against the Mets, we have Suarez going against Scherzer. You had DeGrom and Nola going at it. And then Sunday, you got Wheeler and Chris Bassett going at it. So those are the 3 games against the Mets. Oh, good Lord. The Padres are playing the Nats. Anibal Sanchez is still in the league. That's the crazy part, though, that I would say. Get out of here, you stinking bots. And that first pitch just misses for ball 1 to Nick Castellanos. So Castellanos are 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts on the ground up. Not comfortable with Castellanos. That pitch misses inside. They are, but I still feel like they're going to find a way to run into a brick wall and fall short. Because I've seen teams do that. I think overall, when it comes to I think the only team I can give them best run for the money is probably the Dodgers.
He's over his last 13.
And the 2-0 pitch misses upstairs 3-0.
Just to get on base here, Phillies with 26 comeback wins this year. That's tied for the 5th most in the major leagues.
26 comeback victories. That's crazy for a team that has somewhat above average talent on the Phillies.
Early on by Edward Cabrera.
And the 3-0 pitch. And looks like Castellanos had the green light take for the strike one.
6 over 5 2/3.
He has good stuff, though. That's, he's commanding the strike zone because you mentioned the walks that Cabrera had.
And the 3-0 pitch.
Strike zone is
That's in there for strike two. Apparently, according to Roberto Ortiz.
it don't matter where the pitch is, the fans now are in the mindset where every pitch is either going to be should be called for their team.
And the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for Nick Castellanos. Wake up. Welcome to the party, jackass. Jesus Christ. Thank God for you waking up, motherfucker. That'll be a leadoff single for Castellanos. That's his first hit of the ball game. And that's a 1-for-4 game for Castellanos.
That's what the Phillies did. Get that leadoff hitter on.
Now we got Bryson Stott. Now we're getting to our number 6 hitter in the lineup.
He said, you know what, let me regroup and rifle one into left field. And the guy named Rojas.
Here's Bryson Stott. He certainly has provided some magic this year. He single today. He's also fly to left and struck out.
And the first pitch misses down low for ball one to Bryson Stott. And Stott's so far against Tanner Scott 0 for 2 with a strikeout, but that's a short sample size. Yeah, and a short career sample size. But once you start seeing him a lot more, then we'll see what happens. And that's, how do you call that a strike? That's not even outside the zone. So apparently it's now 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of happy people down there on the field, down on either side.
Like, you know it's bad when both teams are not liking the strike zone. That pitch misses down low, 2-1 to Bryson Stott. So Stott's already 1 for 2 in the ball game today, or I should say this afternoon. And the pitch, and that's a foul ball. So now it counts even 2-2.
We had timeout, Tom. We had timeout. We got a shift.
So here's what's interesting, and it may work out, but you just saw that last swing, and they moved the guy from the left side of the infield over to the right side.
You understand that. I understand.
And the 2-2 pitch, and that's popped out of play. So it still holds 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bryson Stott.
That swing too. Where do you think he's trying to hit it? Because that's the only place he can hit it. It's higher velocity and it's away.
And the 2-2 pitch once more. That's going to be a base hit for Bryson Stott. That's the second of the game. First and second, nobody out. So now we got Gene Segura up with an opportunity with runners on first and second with nobody out here. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me now. So 0 for 3 goes Gene Segura. And that skips in the dirt for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. with Gene Segura.
Already has some late game heroics against Tanner Scott.
And that's in there for a call strike one. Damn.
26 comeback wins this year. Can they make it 27 and sweep out this homestand? Phillies won 7 straight games.
And the 1-1 pitch. And Gene holds up. Now it's 2-1.
Nobody's up in the Marlins bullpen. Scott is basically taking over the closer's role.
No, it's his. It's his. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the 14 that's in here, though. Turning into the bottom of the ninth as well. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in and popping in. I really appreciate that. And the 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball 3. Well, it's a 3-1 count. If it's there, swing. If it's like in the dirt or above your hand, leave it alone. And try to pass the baton on to somebody else. And the pitch. That clips the inside corner. Call strike 2. Well, that was a strike out of the way, so shit. Full count. 3 balls and 2 with nobody out here. And the pitch. Side ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for Garrett Stubbs. So Mundo Sosa is coming to pinch hit for Garrett Stubbs. Okay. We got a Mundo Sosa.
That's right. Well, you remember back on June 15th against these Marlins, Tanner Scott, and there's Garrett.
There, showing the flashback. June 15th. You're going to let Amundo see. Shout out to the 13. So right now we got nobody out, and we just got bases loaded. So it looks like JT. So now we got a meeting on the mound with the pitching coach. We got the tying run on the third. We got the winning run at the plate. Oh God. No, there's no outs. Nada. So we got Amundo Sosa. So this season against lefties, he's hit 111 against lefties, but he's hitting 240 against righties. So definitely I can see why Thompson decided to go with Sosa in this situation, especially against a lefty. Hey, Rob would be nice, but I say if he squared up right and cleared the bases and just tied it here in the ninth. And the first pitch to Sosa misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Sosa. So it looks like the Marlins are fun. So it looks like we're getting. Let's see, who the hell is that warm up in the pen? Looks like got Hernandez now warming in the pen. And that's fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike to it. Shout out to the 16, though. And the 1-1 pitch. And that's fouled out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mundo Sosa.
If it's so in Dusty's mind, he's going to have to hold stop. And if you're Gene, you can't just assume that he's going to send it. You have to keep your eye on Dusty on a base hit to see if he's sending stop or not. Let's get to that problem.
Let's get to it, yep. Infield is back. They concede a run to try to turn 2, at least get it out. And now Sosa asks for time.
And Sosa calls time here before the 1-2 pitch.
Acquired from the St. Louis Cardinals.
And the 1-2 pitch. That skipped in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2.
You know, I know the Phillies are down 3-0, Johnny, but there's a shift happening here.
Yeah. Well, you know, not only do they believe it, the fans are believing now. No one's left. I know it's just 3-0, but April, as soon as they got the 1 out, in the 9th inning, people would start leaving. But people are standing behind the Phillies dugout.
That's fouled off. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. And put a good swing on it. Just try to do what you can. Try to put the ball in play. Count still with 2 balls and 2 strikes. And you got the Philly faithful and right on their feet.
4,000 more than last night. Runners lead off all the way around.
And the 2-2 pitch. The misses for ball 3. 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Mundo Sosa. Shout out to the 21 that is in the stream. I greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in. Counts 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. And we got time called here before the 3-2 pitch. And the 3-2 pitch. That's chopped foul. So far, he just threw a slider. Shout out to the 23.
Dominant pitch for him against the right-hander. 3-2 with the bases loaded.
And the 3-2 pitch. Now that's pot foul.
That's a good battle right there. That's a breaking ball away. He had to throw one out there to a right. Yeah. And for Sosa to be able to foul that off. Look at his pitch. It's away. He had to throw one out there, but especially with a slider. To a right. Yeah.
And the 3-2 pitch once more. Swing and a miss strike through. God damn it. Almost fucking ball 4 if you didn't swing at it.
9-pitch at bat.
So now here comes Matt Vierling.
And here comes Matt Vierling.
They went to that slider. That's, if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to go.
Damn.
Thinking, all right, slider to 2 strikes. He's going to throw it. It's got to be a strike. Easier said than done, but it can be done.
Yeah, Matt Vierling 0 for 2 against Tanner Scott.
And the first pitch. That's in there for the call strike 1. Can't be taking pitches now. We got time called here before the 0-1 pitch. And the pitch. That's swung and a miss for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Matt Vierling here. And the 0-2 pitch. That misses down 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rally hats all around the ballpark. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 pitch. That's swung and a miss, strike 3. Come on!
Last chance now for the Phillies.
Fuck, man.
Now another slider by Scott. Bears in on the back leg of Matt Beerling. And 2 strikes. You got to expand the zone a little bit, but that's a lot to expand right there.
Tanner Scott had 1 career save coming into
So
this.
so short sample size for Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1 against Tanner Scott.
He can earn this one.
Well, he's got back-to-back strikeouts. The strikeout rate this year is the highest it's ever been at 32%. And he's got Marsh up with the bases loaded. Marsh takes
And that's in there, I think, at the knees, called strike 1.
It's 0-1. Marsh had a big hit last night in the 9th inning.
Yeah, he did.
Or 8th inning.
You look where Segura got his lead. You look where.
Shout out to the 24, though.
You have 2 outs. He's got to get off. He's got to get a really good secondary. He's got to score on an extra base hit.
And the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled off at
99 for Scott. It's 0-2. Phillies have won the first 6 games of this homestand, 7 games in a row.
and the 0-2 pitch. And Diaz, and that's going to do it. You cannot be fucking serious to lose an abysmal team like the fucking Marlins. But still, in the end, we still own the season series against the Fish. So that's all that matters. But other than that, like I said, I mean, yes, I know we dropped game 3, but we still took 2 of 3 from the Fish. We still own the season series against them. But that's all I got other than that. So let me just take this off the screen. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. But other than that, I mean, look, now the Phillies, one of the worst games that I've seen this team play. Yeah, like I said, there's really nothing else to add other than the fact that they just swung at really bad pitches for most of the entire game anyways. It's just tried not to work counts, especially when you're down, like say you're down 2 or 3. You cannot work counts. It's not the best ideal situation. Now, it did show that sometimes if a guy can't get those strikes, and sometimes that might work in your favor from time to time, but we'll see what happens because obviously we do have the Met series starting tomorrow night. But with that being said, the Phillies do drop game 3-0 against the Fish. And then we got to start a 3-game road trip against the Mets, and we'll see. We'll go from there. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you leave a like on it. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Definitely share it out. With that being said, this is Robert from the Phillies Sports Talk Podcast. Have a good one, guys.